stand in our power. And peace is the ultimate space of power, in my opinion. So to stay in our power, we're gonna really have to know how to stay light. Stay light. We're gonna really have to know how, no matter how you define life, you're gonna really have to know that all this shit entertainment. And y'all will figure out why I say that in a minute. All entertainment and becoming your best in it, becoming your best through it, and becoming your best at it. Regardless of which direction we find ourselves going to come into what I would term our life purpose, each and every one of us individually within the collective at some point gonna realize it's easier said than done. Some gonna come, and what I mean by some gonna come, people will attract to you, and as many people attract to you, just as many gonna fall away. So with that being said, take a moment at some time when you find a moment and really ask yourself, what do I need to release? And whatever come up, don't take it personal. It's just trying to show you something. Why? Because it's all entertainment, but it's definitely not a game show. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. I got timed out. I got timed out in my first chat, everybody. And I love the experience. I ain't take it personal. I really found it amusing because of the elements of fact that got me timed out. And without going into details of giving spotlight where it's undeserved, I'll just say this. It's easy, and I just spoke about it in a few videos ago, it's easy to put other people in the hot seat. It's easy. It's easy for any of us at any time to put somebody else in the hot seat. And a lot of people thrive off putting other people in the hot seat. But what I got a chance to witness is people can't take it when they're in the hot seat. And we always witness this at some point in time. But when it's people that is being looked up to, or when it's people that's being held in a certain light, or when it's people that's being held to a certain standard, or looked at as some type of hero, I want to say this, family. Your heroes got flaws too. Your heroes got flaws too. And I say that because I got a chance to witness that it's a lot of woke sheep. More than it's people still with the blindfolds on. It's a lot of woke sheep. Meaning people that will follow people blindly, regardless of the flaws, regardless of the imperfections, and regardless of the defects that present themselves. People will follow people blindly and act like they can't do no wrong. And Saiwoo here to let that be known that ain't the case. Our heroes got issues too. Our heroes got traumas too. Our heroes got defects too. And personally, I don't have no hero. I had to become my own. I've been through the hardest and darkest parts. You see, to come into the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I'm able to deliver a message through. I don't care what type of status people got in the world, man. You don't give nobody praise and honor over yourself. So anybody who want to break free, I'm gonna give y'all the shortcut before this is over. And the reason why I'm speaking to these things, because we as beings in our human form, operating through our human capacity, must continue to accept, adapt, and adjust to the facts that whatever energy that we put out, we're supposed to be able to handle that same energy when it returns to us, regardless of how we put it out. But I'm seeing in these internet or in these ethernet spaces that ain't the case, man. It's the people who being looked up to the most, man, probably got more cracks than you. The people who you looking up to probably got more cracks than you. And if you don't ask the right questions, you won't see the cracks. Yeah, when the heat get turned on, the flamethrower, you will see what type of cracks they got. The criticizer gotta be able to get criticized. The questioner gotta be able to take the questions. But when that spotlight get turned back, man, you'll see people crack, man. You wanna break free? I'm gonna give you a shortcut. That may be hard. That may be hard for most to adapt, adjust, and accept to. This shortcut may be hard for most to adapt, adjust, and accept to. Why? Because it deals with attachments. And some people rather go to hell with what they don't allow themselves to be attached to than release themselves from it so they can make a better haven for themselves. And I get it, because we so trained to use our detachments to define us instead of doing the exact and total complete opposite. It's all entertainment. So, in all your power, you're gonna have to learn how to not take none of this shit that we go through in life personally, if possible. Because if you do, most times you'll find yourself embracing struggles, embracing fights, embracing battles, spiritually, energetically, mentally, and emotionally, and sometimes physically, that ain't even got nothing to do with you at all, but your attachments. It's easier said than done, ain't it? I know. I want to take a moment to salute those of you who take responsibility for yourself, for your emotions, and your own life. I want to salute you who set your own standards and do not conform to what the rest of society is doing. Salute to you who every day make the continuous time, energy, and effort to analyze, to contemplate, to reflect, to sift through and rip yourself apart daily as you reconstruct and restructure the unbalanced portions of your life through ideas and concepts, and turn them into more positive, constructive, productive, and harmonious elements that can manifest in your physical reality. Ashe, it is so, and it is done. I realize it's more woke sheep than those with the blindfold. What is your deepest truth? What is your deepest truth? We know about Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Prince, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Lil J Polo, and Blueface, and whatever their names is. We know about everybody else, but what's your deepest truth? Just because we like somebody or we're a fan of someone don't mean that they're not flawed. Don't mean that they're perfect. It's easy to appear like you have a good intent on the surface, on the outside, but the motive be malicious. And unless we know, and unless we learn to be more sensitive to how energy operates and the subtleties involved, then, or really know how to listen to what we're listening to or listen to what we're hearing, then we'll be missing it, even when it's right in front of our face. It's easy to appear like we have good intent on the surface, but underneath, the motive be malicious. We hear all the time, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So we're going to have to really be paying attention to not what people do, but how they do it. Not what people say, but how they say it. And learn to read what that energy is telling you, where that shit is really coming from. I just said in a few videos ago, karma ain't taking as long as it used to. So we really need to be knowing what we attaching to, who we attaching to, and why we attach to it. I don't know how y'all been stacking the chips for yourself in your personal reality. Good, bad, or indifferent. As you live within this present life stream. Because this present life stream that we in is one big karmic lesson. And it's on each and every one of us to determine what side of it we want to be on. So don't take it personal, because it's all entertainment, but it's definitely not a game show. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. See, first, you learn who the world tell you to be. And between that, we go through processes, we go through steps, we go through experiences, only to find out who we really are. Everybody ain't official. Are you? Peace, family. Thanks for the like, share, subscribes, comments, donations, purchases. Feel good for no reason at all. Only you can. Get them now while they're hot. Peace.